I have personally introduced Flock XR to 19 different classrooms all across the country, each one with a completely different setup. And this can be quite stressful when you're just walking into a classroom, you're not quite sure what the setup is, and you're a bit worried, is it going to work? Is it going to work? But every single time I've gone to flockxr.com, I've clicked create with FlockXR, and it's just opened and it's just worked. And this is the beauty of having a creativity app that just sits in the browser. So it's no installs, no logins, and no faff. Because FlockXR works directly in the browser, everything just loads instantly. That means that learners aren't just sitting around waiting for something to load on their screens, they are constantly engaged. And honestly, it just works. Then what happens next is my favourite part. So, complete engagement. With just a few blocks of code, learners can build their own completely personalised 3D world. And you walk around every single computer screen and you see something different. So even though they've all used exactly the same blocks of code, every single learner in the classroom has personalised their experience. This is how FlockXR brings creativity, curiosity, and personalisation into the classroom. It really is just magical to see. As a teacher of more than 15 years in the classroom, I really do know how hard it is to bring something new into your curriculum. So, not only have you got to go and speak to technicians to install things, you've also got to, perhaps if you've got to pay for the software, you've got to ask your line manager, can I buy this, and show them how wonderful it is and why it's going to work with your learners and all that kind of stuff. You have to go through all these hoops to get this new piece of software in the classroom. And then on top of that, you've then got to plan all of your lessons. So you've got to think, well, this is new. I want to do it, but how do I do it? So I've got to sit and learn it. And then I've got to think, well, okay, well, what's the best way to teach this to my learners that I've got in front of me? So there's a lot of thought and a lot of planning that goes into bringing something new into the classroom. So with my experience, I really, really wanted to make sure that we made this transition to move into Flock XR as easy as possible for teachers. And that is why straight away from day one, we wanted a unit of work ready for teachers to use, because often teachers really do get excited about things and they want to be early adopters, but they want to have those extra little bits of help to, right, okay, how do I structure this? How do I teach it? What's the best way to do it? And all of those questions have been answered in our unit of work. It really is just pick it up, read it through, prep yourself, and get going. And one of the best parts of our curriculum is we have got learner facing videos. So you've got me teaching the entire lesson, so modeling the entire lesson from start to finish. And you can use this for your own professional learning prior to teaching the lesson. Or if you've got non-specialists or you've got cover teachers, you can literally just load me into your Google Classroom or whatever classroom setting you've got and have me on the screen with your learners with their headsets on, stepping through the lesson. So it really is, you pick which way you want to do it. You can either teach it all by yourself or you can let me do the heavy lifting while you just wander around the classroom and just see the magic happening. And as you build confidence with the tool, you'll probably rely less on the video and teach a bit more and bring your own bit of flair into the lessons. And that's okay. It's all part of your own professional learning. But that's that's why we've done it that way. You can even swap a Flock XR unit with a unit from the Teach Computing curriculum or the Oak National curriculum. So if you're following those learning journeys in your department, then you can swap out units. So, for example, the Year 7 Scratch one swaps out really, really nicely with our Year 7 Flock XR units. And you can be sure that your young people are still going to get the same curriculum journey. They're still going to learn all those key concepts that are in those other units, but they're going to have fun at doing it in a 3D world. And because every single lesson has been tested in real classrooms, real settings with real young people, you can really trust that this set of lessons is going to work in your setting too. And that is not just technically, but also educationally and pedagogically too. Ultimately, I wanted teachers to just have a brilliant time teaching with Flock XR in their classrooms. And after testing the whole unit myself in 3 Dudley schools, I can tell you, you really are going to have a great time because it just works.